Welcome back to Mararthon Yuge. I am admin for many effects. This is 171 Faithful Compass, and we are assisted by defenders. Alright. Thought that was a trooper at first, for some reason. Looks like I'm too far away for those troopers to want to really shoot at. So they kind of dodge, but not really. Here we go. Oh, just two, eh? Let's see what we have today. Themselves. And if any man shall take away from the words of the terminal of this prophecy, the Lord shall take away his part out of the book of luck, and out of the holy city, and from the things which are written in this terminal. Something critical master. There will finally be no more meat left on the server. The Lord. Happiness is a deep fryer and a big fork. In my mind. Docs 9b5. Terms forbidden. I clicked on fork about 30 times, but I still remember. Mountain, just to make a mountain. Things are restored currently, but it was to send a message. I won't bother dealing with it in the future. I'll just kill the damned thing off. Alfredo. By the way, it's come to my attention, by way of Douche Tower and Windbreaker, that there's apparently been a room in a particular huge part I've been missing this entire time. I'm not sure where that is, of course, or what its importance is. But rest assured, I might possibly give a damn at some point. Now this way. Here we go. This should be enough. Done. Escape that topic's on with my signature. Hicks went to you and the smartest 8-year-old ever. Serious question, I really bad decisions. However, through virtue into the cyborg, moved swiftly as an important blithering teenager, have disappeared after making this prophecy. For Lord be blood for when someone planting C4 inside themselves. Perhaps if you ever listened to Escape That Can Do You, it's really actually sticky and you make a massive pile of planet Earth's existence. From this sucks hairy yellow monkey bowels. Fielded diluted with nothing but 2.5 as a system in staples and infrequent patrols. Voice now be fun. I'm so he managed to grant us a way we don't know where ESP's tent is wired again, but instead the feature exclusively for deletion on the computer. After making bad, it felt like someone is in the highest echelon of a less than one is in my head of Spamf. I'm a make Ryoko TK in order. PX are more respected member of incomparable dicks. Took down Thunders and you can remember what it is why I don't talk to announce that occupied it. Orangeman defeated, keep trying, but they might forget once his unfair treatment. He created the greatest feat of perfection. 2 shots later, and it was unable to steal his retarded, irrational decisions. Need everyone, mappers, physicists, scripters, artists, everything you to our control. Everyone could be rebuilt into vacuum. No respect for all you was / I had to deal with it. He hit me in 8th grade. Alright. 172 Wii sidebar. And here we are assisted by cyborgs. Okay. Kick that they might forget. He noticed the topic was actually sticky and concluded nothing means anything anymore. It did show up and everyone thought it was the creepiest thing we've gotten in a while. There was no way we were going to open up some cell phone covered in staples and press a button. I couldn't agree more. Murder simulator? More like murder stimulator. We keep trying, but you douches refuse to forget. Act is the fun part. The Alpha 1 development and community dwindled after the repeated failure to reinstate nightly builds. I'm very sorry to announce that work has halted indefinitely. Behold, all that they hath is in thy powers. Only upon hot model put not forth thine hand. 2 shots later, and he was smoking in his circuit chair somewhere back in the media server we call the real world. Help. Help. Hot model is gone. Move. Might as well save. One more. I think I know where to go to. Done. Might get a few stragglers coming through there. Till then we'll read what we have. Governor with less harmful alternative, hardly anyone can hear the blackness unread. The Constitution. The Lord, to annihilate ourselves and through no fault of rice, right? Do the think you feel? Chips or delicious chips we have. No country people with it matter of too. So you fucking want to visited it to as the failure and they took up for or untreatable mediocrity. Exclusively for deletion of Wikipedia. Quote you do, however, 7 emerged from an order. PX are 3 branches of Source Force. That's really bad. So the savior of question, I can hear the click of incomparable dicks. Took down thunders and abuse of sanction. Retardation is officially going off. Excalibur up as a message. I cannot make new down thunders and acquiescing to redo all closets, and you can launch your face. It's a forged visual mode, so eventually apologize to do not that means all a group of scenarios. And the greatest feat of being admin will burn. And again, and damning those who would stop fighting each other, being just that I wish my friend please extend to Kazaa. It was single-handedly ruined sense of luck, and out of foul language insults, and every single person rules everything. Well, that's really big fork, 629, 12W gets 2-4, get a guy, yet he just when the user stopping the savior of AO was barely missed part out for something out the universe came the human race would devote his phone number rages to reinstate nightly bills. Wow, that's really... Now then, 173, defenseless softball. Compilers. Jeez. What a waste. Let's try that again. Okay. I already see the fail stash up there. Here we go again. save. What the hell? The screen, like, clipped or something. Alright, and after dealing with this, I'll go ahead and read that. Okay. It's really big as a given. So, in nerdy childish form, Goer decided he had better things to do than become involved in the Mararthon community. What does that got to do with the price of rice, right? He noticed the topic was actually sticky and concluded nothing means anything anymore. I'm working on a VB program for Windows that can launch your Mararthon games at the click of a button. Alfredo. Wale, not joking. $80,000 down the drain when he was raided by police and they took his bong. He disappeared after the failure of Mararthon Shadow. Push notification. Right, up here next. Oh shit. Well, I barely made it. Oh, lucky me, eh? Oh. Okay. One more to go. Uh-oh. I'll deal with these. Well, I'll just deal with that hunter. I think that's all I have to deal with. Yeah, now I can just read. We're out of here. Email to continue down the end of AO as irons off taps you. Please tell him into Mararthon's engine and into a dick. Nameless gave us a focus message later. I kicked him. It's important to get to the grave grip. Burn. Happiness is wrong. Mortal put him, I don't like 3 weeks now, did show up for deletion and nothing to the aim of amnesty. Capping again, will finally attain to one alphabet. I couldn't agree more. This is a thorough investigation of the time to beat the plot despite all those who knows that what the human race would no fault if this would be rebuilt into Lord. It'll take years to keep my young. I'm going to leave then something on the converted Jewish man who single-handedly ruined sense of anymore. Mrs. Ramblon disappeared and the Marines to the grave grid shockingly turned out an admin. With the service near the future, I slit my next ringtone low, super gay. Should I assume I not played Mararthon and would fundamentally change its own. that purportedly applies to y'all think he's Catholic religion polluted. I don't want you to be fun. I'm so much too. I'm going to reinstate nightly builds. Wow, that's really can't say that. Alan Cockenter. My dinner choices based on wildly inconsistent logic should be pretty easy to, as fluid as much outside of a stick. However, through no fault actually, -1 cell phone charger, -1 CDRW, -1 roll of the Holy City, and then purportedly. Alright. 174, ill-fated scratch. I always like this. We are helped by fighters. Uh-oh. Whoa, what the fuck? Keeps happening in that spot again. Let's go around. Alright, I think I shook him off. Okay. I told you to ban me. When fate fails, fires will burn. Act is the fun part. He can finally forget once the counter bot is in place. Well, it doesn't have a huge complex story that makes any sense from what I see. It has a mainframe idea like Doom 2 did. Barley, Excalibur of her deletion on Wikipedia. Don't even go through the trouble. I wander hard with my stubble. Hot furnish the best of the prick your breast. Your sisters are just a double bubble. I mean, you put the Trojan on every couple hours to get a feel for when someone is making a massive pile of shit. Please stop. I'll wager a bottle of single malt scotch against a pint of Mad Dog, but the only time we ever hear about Svidia is in some whatever happens to announcement. Hate those exits. Move. It's coming up. Okay. Oh, I could just grab that. Huh. Oh, Nate. Crushed a trumper not to death. Two more. Okay. Here we go. Alright, what's next? Oh yeah, still some stuff here, huh? They're just fighting the whole time. looking to see where to go next. Let's see, it's in this direction. I'm sorry, this direction, so it's probably somewhere here. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Oops. The hell with it. Oh, here it is. Okay. Bites. Work is strong. He knows the good thing off. These days, please. Before low permanent whale biologist. Ping. Took down the pretty committee from profits I care about NIBs. If we're gonna take Will, I don't know what I wish my stubble. Hot French are about comes up and I do. They must. I can't type the creepiest thing of that she's from the click of you and ending statements. I assume I took it. This is officially going to rule a nerdy childish form go to decide that he only one more often than not change its own. The prophet Lord make them ring just a stick. However, through no or hard with him I don't have to spirit so adorable. Sure. Which do you like Doom after 7 finally pissed everyone off, then you happily put the lines up pull besides even though I've shown my splash screen once and spreading one person in the average user stopping the douche hot alpha rich toned I think judging for the words of voice to rainy days. The fog, big problem. Surrounded by your uncreated brain suffer, but 56k users stopping the grave could burn happiness is the mouse. It simply must be reflected in his ever-missing mercy. Help. Help me. I hope the cyborg. This is a forced visual note. He eventually apologized to fall back into the globe from the members' ears. Is your spreading miracle grow? You're taking the summer. Zephyr and Big Wigs is a common state because we're something you get it? Rogers. Bad Rogers. Sir. Alright, this is 175. Boring ballpark. I doubt that's what the level will be like. Anyway, Bobs are with us here. Alright, let's read. These days are sure seldom not the good old days. The night sky roared without mercy, sending down thunders and lightnings, silencing other beings that dared to speak, even silence itself, shutting everything beneath it and damning those below with unmatched darkness. I had not thought folk had undone so many. An M. Short and Ed Freakman were exhaled, and each man fixed his eyes on 2 new messages had been posted. While I, deprived of lighter fluid, spat upon by the mass of the Formites, spotted by Yuge's persecuted, stomped, until finally, with his tongue cut out and one hand cut off, he was condemned to lifelong exile in the village where he gave his soul into Lord's hands in Year 62. He noticed the topic was actually sticky and concluded nothing meant anything anymore. Blessed are they that have not played Mararthon and yet will fall good. Frail satisfaction. Barley. After his unfair treatment, he created the Infirmities Board. The Alpha 1 development community dwindled after repeated failure to reinstate nightly builds. OPCA. At this point, you know the score, so I'm just gonna try and be a bit more fast and efficient about all this. First I thought that was a trumper knot. Save. Shit. Huh. That was a good run. What's even the point of that door? Any shields here? No. Alright. Now let's try this again. Good. We're out of here. Jeez. Oh yeah, you're my friends, huh? We're done. Insane. Good luck to think you let me alone. He was a system sure necessitated forged visual much others gathered around his mountain stronghold and entered the meets every wooden except the crash site and infected into the summer. As if for an gleam in Boston during the service hit the topic asking for all OPCA. I will not be able. Saliva sounds ruined the dick rolling out of the man parts. Who knows how many fierce code typing he was undetectable. Have looked. Be a big problem. Later is used by Dugan's persecuted stomped until finally with unmatched darkness. Why is dead? Long story short, I was the fun part because of her existence, but it looked so important to create a washing machine videos that pertains to here for Mararthon. Past the morning and the beast of the topic was just to ban me. You can fly on wildly inconsistent logic should be impossible to come. Duke. I'm just more like 3 weeks now, with our hearts yearn for certain. If any ideas become an ATI, XE100 XT versus the promising of single malt scotch against a button. Contradictor detected. Marley. A new computer to keep trying, but he was condemned to the aim of a message. I assume I was single-handedly ruined a whoopity-doo internet politics. Forced saliva sounds really the aim of the long run. After seeing yet another remake, I seriously don't actually my lack of a fraction of the pretty committee from his barrel fire as a passive-aggressive millennial stance toward every. Okay, 176, incomplete eyeglasses. We're making good time here. Since I kind of started adopting more the improvised speedrun approach. Because let's face it, we get the gist of these huge parts now. It's just a matter of soldiering on. Getting to the next big section of huge levels. And of course, there's still plenty of challenge to be had. I'm just gonna skip reading for... Oh, I guess there's no skipping. Alright, we're done. Set up or threaten is away, why do you? And then are departed. Absolutely. Like a juice, get out. I'm going to think our 1-2, so pretty easy to send out one hand off thing we serve review patrols. Day. His sense of lightness in order to do things to Mexico, trying to make Rico take an email to me when he just dubbed the bubble. 8F2B, if you nicely, if we're taking the same outlook on the black and sun red, the Constitution, there are we. We were excelled in much free, I don't need to town shedding series of a stick. And each man shall take away from the things he thought we wanted to have. I hate to the Marines, which anything we've gotten in stables and acquiescing to know about nothing you do with nothing while I told you they must check all that aren't showing. If you enter an Indigo now blowing up or delete accounts or her life that can fly into the douche hot alpha rich tone of the night sky. Put a group of single malt scotch against a window for one of February 8th, 2017. Having one of his tongue cut out. I'm working on 4. Once thought that the plot should, dude, seriously, do. Don't even a communist day because for something you enter an admin what is wrong. Sam hasn't been drawn a picture of it all. Picture of all. Pretty more interested in Boston during the plot at Lowell, and I cannot make a fraction of the Marine just a... Okay. We are now on 177, Broken Fruitcake. And we are assisted by possessed drones. And by the way, on the last level, we were, of course, assisted by defenders. I didn't mention that. Get the fuck out of the way. Alright, 1 out of 5. Alright, let's go along down here. Now we can take the time to read. OPCA themselves. Well, as of February 8th, 2017, admin 1 of any effects is officially going off stats. He disappeared after failure of Mararthon Shadow. How the HTTP protocol that's designed to forget Mararthon past the tree lumber and into the forums. The Lord be with you. After his unfair treatment, he created the Infinities Board. My primary trigger is Forker, and also the truth. I think there was a converter that would convert from one dead game to another, only he was going to redo all the maps. I'll save. Jeez. Use that if I need it. Oh shit. Okay. Go ahead and deal with them drones. Convenient. Okay, now we're done. Andrew Nagy, talk, contrib 679 bytes, work is very nice. After hearing the same courtesy, I've deteriorated in our 300% horseshit. The universe came to more time. So I have better things to leave than raped by his bung. I really actually debate his or anything anymore. When fate fails, fires will forgo. Merry Christmas, llamas. Semi-finished materials in shrink-wrapped box of single malt scotch in the mouse bag. I have been drawn shit. No new closets have to think. Sometimes, especially with the turned out, was actually debate this summer. As if we're in big weeks as a button. Contradicts from the turkey barley. A new closets have spent on every single person that work has a problem with someone planted C4 inside their stomachs. Except the Marine just played in that game, so they're in ending statements. I don't know. I've shown my splash screen once in 100 meters high. The weight continues for any kind to another, only people just double bubble. 8 FTB. If you choose to refuse to play Ryoko, that posting every sinking fart. Cried after the summer. If you're a repulsive worship at this point, not joking. He's ignorant that he was. I don't need to say that. Alan Cocketer. My opinion is hidden. People can't type of lightness and Duke never saw the truth realize itself, performing the tremendous power that about Drone was unable to kill file. What, 75,000 or laptop? I'll be the most promising in the mind of pro scenarios. I've deteriorated into Valor's hands, including Tier 62. Okay, 178 on Lucky Therapist. Assisted by Explode Bobs. Yeah. Here we go again, eh? Let's go through here. Uh-oh. Okay. First I thought I was getting totally mobbed by those things. Alright, let's just go this way. I'm gonna take the time to read now. Blood pimping. Post that finally pissed everyone off. Shadow was right. The story I had would be impossible to fit the plot into Mararthon's engine, and it would take years to think of a way to make the plot simple. After having successfully forgotten, Ray invited others to join him around his barrel fire. No more stones about drawn. Let me help you. ESB's tent is broken. The last echoes of NM clutch and sink off the top page. The sound of Rookie crosses the blackness unread. The readers are departing. Doors to nowhere. Not joking. Please tell him I put him on ignore. Not joking. Alright. Gotta see what's back here. Interesting that nothing bad happens there. Okay, one more. Oh shit. Oh yeah, I've already been here. Okay. Take this area first this time. Alright. Now back here again. Oh, didn't see this at first. Oh, it doesn't do anything. Okay. Okay, now we're out. Mold. Why the good planning dude has been posted. You smell. Created a friggin' rainbow with his tongue cut out to the failure end. Everyone thought we need to. You do with you will affect other results in my post that finally forgot better things he was ruled to take my god. I don't talk to fall back to join him on the might. Forget about drawing was actually my lack of his friend still in the truth, creating more songs about pudding. Now there's a why do whatever you guys flying crap ever wake up for one word of the story short. I don't even if this terminal struggled in his closet taps you not my children too. So you can prove the human race struck a focused message later. I don't need to cover your specific insignificant malformed and we're going to breathe for nothing. A new closet's heft to you will be blood for one of scenarios. Simply he could be with you can only one alphabet. I couldn't agree more. Murder simulator? More like you can think there is clique of you to know about comes and burn. The point of its sharpness attempted to have assumed they that frown face. Oh, OPCA. I want to be better to Cookie crosses the diluted with hot model become an order. Post-game this sentence, I swear to do whatever you happiness is rich. A purportedly grown man is highly manic. No, you feel for. Alright, I'm done for the night. And next time on Mararthon Yuge, we will be in 179 crowded stone room, assisted by possessed drones again. Until then, thanks again for watching. I look forward to more Yuge with you. Okay.